What's up guys, that Larby guy here. As you can probably tell by the title, this video is going to be a little different. I'm going to tell you guys a little story, and I don't want to waste any time, so let's get right into it. Okay, so basically what had happened was my sister's taking my brothers and I to this really ghetto barbershop. Why, you might ask? Because the haircuts are only $5. That's cheaper than a Chick-fil-A meal. And it lasts longer. Anyways, before I walk into this barbershop, I'm like, yo, this is a ghetto barbershop. I gotta act all hard before I walk in. And you guys know me being a triple OG gangster from the white part of New York. This is what I did.
When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Hey, yo, thug, you wanna hit these naps? He's like, yeah, I got you. So I walk over to his station and sit down. He starts cutting my hair. He's doing a good job. He starts massaging my temples just like this. Ooh, oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, that's nice. Anyways, a couple seconds later, I look up and I see this little rat-ass kid. I mean, this little cute kid. And he just started to get up because he just finished with his haircut. But for some reason, it took him like a minute to get out the seat. And I get a little impatient. Jump, little nigga, jump. He eventually gets out of his chair and his dad's looking at his son's new haircut and he says,
Hey, y'all don't know how to cut hair, man. This is not what I wanted. I wanted him to get a mohawk taper fade college cut.
Sir? Over here? Over here. Yeah, hi. You just mentioned 3 different haircuts. And I don't know if you know this or not, but your son only has 1 head. And the owner of the barbershop, who just happened to be a big, black, buff, scary dude, was standing right around the corner. He hears this guy going off on one of his workers, and he just comes around the corner already pissed, like to the max, looking like the big bad wolf, just huffing and puffing so hard it looked like his nostrils were doing a Harlem Shake.
If we don't know how to cut hair, why are you here? Why are you here? Exactly, you don't got no reason to be here. Get out of here with your messed up haircut. Your barber is probably right-handed with 2 left hands. You need to stop worrying about us and start worrying about your barber, because he ain't doing your hairline any justice. Looking like LeBron James. That's why your edge up is 5 years back.
Alright, now as much as I wanted to jump up and say, oh, he said you ain't got no nipples, I didn't. I just stayed in my seat and kept cool. But in my mind I was like, no nipples, no nipples, no nipples. But come on, man, he just said your hairline came back to the future. What do you gotta say about that?
Shh, whatever, man.
That is literally the only thing he said after the owner walked around the corner. He didn't have a problem messing with little Miss Bootylicious when she was cutting his son's hair. But as soon as Terry Crews and his dancing nostrils come around the corner, he shuts up so fast he might as well just shut down. So him and his son are leaving the barbershop, like they're walking out. And his son is just staring at him with the most disappointed face I've ever seen a human make. He looked like, Daddy? Why are you such a little bitch? Everyone saw the look on this kid's face, and as soon as they step out of the barbershop, everyone bust out laughing, including my barber. And he's a pretty animated laugher. Well, first off, when he laughs, he sounds like a hyena. And secondly, he was a pretty big dude. I mean, he was like notoriously B.I.G. And for some reason, he decided to put his stomach on my knee whenever he was about to start laughing. This is exactly what it sounded like. After about 30 seconds of his stomach dry humping my knee, I hear this.
Your man don't love you. He comes to me. What? Your husband. Who do you think you're talking to, old lady?
And then they were just going blah, 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 back and forth, arguing. And this older lady was pouncing on this chick, like, it was pretty scary. And the whole time, the younger one's trying to make a comeback, trying to say something that stings. But this is what she really sounded like.
Blah, 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 blah. Why doesn't he love me?
And my barber thought this was just hilarious. So once again, and the crazy thing about these two going at it was a real argument on the radio. Everyone at the radio station was just cracking up like everyone except for the one who got told by this older lady. So they all agree to call her back. And what happens next? Voicemail. And let me just say, it was a pretty ghetto voicemail.
Hey boo, this is LaShankwa. I'm sorry I couldn't come to the phone right now, but I'm busy. Just kidding, no I'm not. My phone service won't allow me to take calls from 10 to 5. So, yeah, just leave a message after the tone, and I'll sure call you back at 6 p.m. Thank you.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is when I decided I need to get my hair cut at ghetto barbershops more often. Wow, I never thought I'd say that. Well, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. give me your thumbs, and leave a comment down below about some crazy experience you had out in public. After this little crazy experience that I had, I'm kind of curious to see what stories you guys got to tell. Well, that's all I got, so peace, and I'll see you guys next week.
Hey yo, I once was a kid, all I had was a dream. More money, more problems, when I get it, I'ma pound it up. Now I'm dope, on the bread we can toast, so fresh how we flow, everybody get this down from us. I once was a kid with the